Hello, Mimi's Munchkins. Do you like it when I speak in rhyme? Subscribe to the channel and like the video every time. Where you go for Mommy and Daddy? Did you brush your teeth on time? Great job. This is Luke. He's a friend of mine. Oh, Mimi's Munchkins, tell me some news. I'm a little forgetful, so I wrote down some questions for you. Mimi has some sponsors. I think it's pretty swift. They have to do with bowling. Just Pro Shop, then Roll Fit. And if you like craft burgers, fries, and tots, this place is a winner. Head on over to Holy Cow for lunch and dinner. And to all my subscribers, it means so much to me. A huge thank you from Mimi. Oh, Munchkins, have you been good all year for Mom and Dad? Using good manners and making them glad? Christmas will be here before you know it. Santa will be coming soon, so don't blow it. Did you make out your Christmas list yet? What do you like? Games, clothes, toys? I bet. Let Papa and Mimi know what is on your list. Maybe we can get you 1 or 2 items for Christmas. Oh, Munchkins, you make me so proud. I think it's ready to read a book aloud. So sit back, relax, or snuggle in. Let me Michelle's bedtime stories begin. Today is Marc Brown's Arthur's Christmas. Arthur's Christmas. For my grandma Thora, who taught me about giving. Arthur and DW had been in the drugstore for a long time. For heaven's sake, DW said, this store is full of presents. Pick one and let's go. It has to be just right, said Arthur. I want Santa to like it. Well, hurry up, said DW. I want to get home and see if Grandma's there and how many presents she brought me. At home, DW added 10 more things she wanted to her Christmas list and copied it over in red pencil. Arthur and DW cheered when they heard the car in the driveway. Grandma, are the presents in there for me? Asked DW. Grandma, do you think Santa would like new mittens or gloves? Asked Arthur. Whatever happened to hello? I'm glad to see you, asked Grandma Thora. After dinner, everyone relaxed. Look, said DW, I teached Killer a trick. Taught, said Grandma. You taught Killer a trick. But DW didn't hear. She had seen something on the television to add to her list. Arthur, what's the matter? Asked Grandma. I haven't found the right gift for Santa, said Arthur. Only 2 shopping days left, reminded DW. The next day, Arthur, DW, and their friends went shopping. Killer went too. Arthur searched the entire store and still couldn't find the perfect gift for Santa. What's the big problem? Asked DW. I can see 100 things I want. Let's go tell Santa. Santa, what would you like for Christmas? Asked Arthur. Ho, 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 laughed Santa. You just leave the giving to me. DW had her picture taken panting Santa's tummy. Buster was next. Santa, be careful coming down the chimney at our house. My parents always forget to put out the fire. Ho, 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 said Santa. Don't worry, I'll use the front door. Then it was Francine's turn. Have you been a good little girl? Asked Santa. Oh, yes, smiled Francine. I'm always good. Always? Asked Santa. Afterward, Buster treated them all to an ice cream. Arthur could hardly finish his root beer float. He had only 1 more shopping day. Look, said Francine, Santa eats ice cream. I'll have a banana split with 6 scoops of bubblegum ice cream, said Santa. With double hot fudge, whipped cream, and nuts. I'll say he eats ice cream, said DW. At home, Arthur asked his family for help. How about a nice, colorful tie, said Father. Aftershave is always a good gift, said Mother. I bet Santa could use some toasty, warm long johns, said Grandma. Arthur, are you taking this shopping too seriously, said DW. Just do what I do. Get everyone the same thing. That afternoon, everyone was getting ready to go caroling, but Arthur didn't have time for Christmas carols. Time was running out. Please come along, begged DW. I'll be the only kid, and besides, Mrs. Tibble always gives us a present and hot chocolate. Arthur went window shopping instead, hoping that would give him an idea for Santa's present. Santa was ho-ho-hoing and drinking a diet root beer at the car wash. Moments later, Santa was at the golden chopstick eating subgum chowgoo.
Santa must have run to the deli at the corner of North and Main. The waitress shouted Santa's order to the cook. Catch a fish, hit it with a rye, and put a pair of shoes on it. Santa sure eats a lot, thought Arthur. Finally, Arthur went home. He hadn't seen a single thing in any of the store windows he thought Santa would like. Santa was on TV eating Papa Piper's pickled peppers. That's it, said Arthur. He started making his list. Arthur counted his money. DW, he said in the sweetest voice. Okay, how much do you need? But only if you have to promise to stop being such a grouch. The next morning, Arthur gave DW half of his list. He took the other half. DW had to keep Killer out of the kitchen while Arthur made Santa's present. What's all that noise? Asked Father. Arthur's making a mess, reported DW. The kitchen door opened and Arthur sneezed. Mom, how many cups of pepper in a pickled peppers? He asked. Maybe I should help, said Mother. No, please, said Arthur. I want to make Santa's present myself. Just tell me how many sticks of gum of subgum chow goo. Poor Santa, said DW. Hours later, Arthur whistled a while and he set the table for Santa. What's that? Asked Father. Pickled peppers, a hot fudge sundae on a bubblegum ice cream, and a subgum chow goo. I sort of combined Santa's favorite foods, Arthur explained. What's the big lumpy thing that's moving? Asked Grandma. A pizza to go, said Arthur, with everything on it. If you want Santa to come, you'd better go to bed, said Mother. If we want Santa to come, thought DW, we'd better do something about that food. DW couldn't fall asleep. I have to do something, she thought. Poor Arthur worked so hard, but if Santa gets one whiff of Arthur's present, he'll never set foot at the dining room, much less eat any of it. Careful to miss the squeaky step, DW tiptoed downstairs in the dark. The next morning, Arthur was the first one up. Santa ate it all, he cried, and he left a note. Dear Arthur, you were so nice to take the time to find out my favorite foods and make them. Thank you. You also teach me about the Christmas spirit. Love, Santa. P.S. Aren't you lucky to have such a nice little sister? The end. That was a cute book, wasn't it, Munchkins? Remember, you are special and unique, and there's nobody else in the world like you. Now let's get ready for goodnight kisses. Mwah! Now give them to Mom and Dad. Now scurry off. It's time for bed. Until next time, remember, Mimisha loves you. Good night.